fucking account. No, PS4 is stupid.
It is stupid. I agree. I agree with this.
No,
How am I
PS4.
stupid?
PS4 is stupid. We're not stupid. They are good. They just had a bad day. Everybody has bad. It happened. Happens, man. Cinderella. Didn't you not see what happened to a couple of teams yesterday? I didn't even see. That's what's gonna happen in Kansas tomorrow. I'm about to make Sumo laugh. Why are y'all not joining? We're not playing this crappy game. They broke it again. Where is the lighter? I always lose it. I'm probably sitting on it because I got a. Yep. Smokey, why are you staring at me like a creepy son of a gun, man? What do you? Every time I move, you start staring at me like I'm going away. I'm not going nowhere, and we're not going for a car ride. No, you're addicted to it. You're addicted to car rides. Yes, you gotta stop peeing on the tires. It's not cool. Good boy. Just stop peeing on tires. I don't think the neighbors like you. They're scared of you. They're like, oh shit, we can't fuck with that motherfucker. Good dog will bite our fucking face off. That's right, buddy. It's a good dog. You still bite somebody from me, huh? You bite somebody. I got somebody you can bite. Serious, Smokey. You can bite him right in the calf. Take the calf. Take the whole calf muscle off. That way they gotta walk with a limp and look funny for the rest of their life. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Shake my head to that. I used to smash her. Oh shit. That's where I recognize her from. Dun, 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 dun. People change their looks after. It'd be amazing how just in a short period of time, some people you used to know just whoop, wait, let themselves completely go. Whoa. Facebook. I am here. What is that? Fuck the world. Fuck the world. Oh shit. Butler, I told you Butler was gonna win. Butler blew him out too. I picked a bunch of games correctly. There's only 4 that I've got wrong so far. No, I'm sure yeah, because you probably went like the first round is easy because it's all the top seeds. But there's Ohio State was a questionable team. All the teams that I picked nearly won except for Creighton. Creighton, yeah, but Ohio State hasn't won in the first round in a while. Oh, they ain't beating Gonzaga. No way. I don't believe in Ohio State. I believe it when I see it with that team. Just like that North Carolina team last year. And then Syracuse, when Syracuse won the national championship, I've been wrong the last few years because these Cinderella teams keep winning. North Carolina was a Cinderella team last year. They weren't even a high seed. Syracuse, I think, was like a 5 seed or a 6 seed. Well, yeah, they were not supposed to win. They barely got into the tournament, and they some yeah, yeah. Jim Boeheim against TCU. Yeah, I'll take that any day. I always go with the good coaches and the good programs. I'm just kind of shocked Ohio State won yesterday. That was a surprise. South Dakota State had them beat though. I'll give it to Ohio State. They hit their free throws. A couple of missed threes, and the game looked a little bit different than it was. It was actually a really close game all the way to the last minute and 30 seconds. Who would have saw Miami getting upset though by a fucking nobody? That was crazy. So the NCAA tournament's had its share of upsets so far. I will say that. It always does. How about them Cavs, man? Did you see what happened to them last night? So I'm telling you, man, the way Portland beat them up, man, I do not see this team getting out. If they play Philly in the first round, they're not winning. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yeah, Philly's gonna beat them in the first round. If they don't get to that 30 seed and they gotta play Philly in the first round against Joel Embiid down low, they suck again. I mean, Nurkic is okay, but I mean, man, the fucking that's crazy. Oh, you make it look like Creighton lost by a lot. They were in a good game. Kansas State, that's a shocker because Kansas State's been crap, the last few years. So that's kind of a surprise. As you can see, they were the lower seed. Michigan State, yeah, they're winning. Auburn's only winning by 3. Xavier's going to win that. Cincinnati won. North Carolina, I expected them to win that. Purdue, they blew them out. Holy shit, West Virginia. Wichita State got upset? Whoa, that's big. Yeah, they remember the year they went undefeated and everything. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. You always expect them to. Mm. Yeah, you can't. Ron Baker, that's about it. None of those guys made it. Oh man, this chick. Um, what? What? Nevada serious? Nevada beat Texas in overtime. Texas A&M beat Providence. Didn't I pick Providence to win that, or did I pick A&M? I don't remember. I picked the big. I think I picked the Big East in every one of their games. Yeah, I'm a Big East homer. Well, they almost all won. The only ones though, no, the only ones that's lost is Providence and fucking Creighton so far. Fucking Seton Hall, Butler, they've won. Villanova's won. So 3 out of the 5 teams have won already. I gotta look at yesterday's scores. I think how many teams got in? 6. No, because it's the toughest conference in the country. Yeah, Villanova's made that conference really good because you have to recruit now. You have to recruit in the Big East, and you look at Seton Hall. If you look at Seton Hall, right? You look at our teams: Delgado, 4-star prospect; Miles Powell. No, at the top 3 teams, right? You've got no, no, no. You have to understand what I'm saying. When I'm talking about, okay, look at NC State against Seton Hall as a prime example, right? The ACC, they always lose to the Big East the last few years in the NCAA tournament and get blown out by them. Yeah, the Big East. That's the top of the conference, Sumo. That's where at the top you have Duke, North Carolina, and then I'll look at Clemson. I like at Clemson and Virginia. They're top 4. Their top 4 teams are the elite are like elite of elite. They get the good prospects. Clemson. Clemson's right there though. They're a 2 seed. They're good every year. They're a 2 seed. They're getting better. Well, they're still up there. They're. I'm trying to give the ACC some credit. They're gonna win their first 2 games in the tournament anyway. So, but definitely North Carolina, definitely Duke, and Virginia. Those 3 teams. Yeah, but they're not even in the NCAA tournament. They've been doing bad the last. Yeah, they've been doing bad. Their program's going downhill. They're not even getting the recruits they were getting anymore. And especially since Rick Pitino's gone, they're not getting any 5-star Mr. Basketballs. They got that one kid that turned out to be a NBA prospect, and he came from overseas. Yeah, but what I'm saying, Sumo, is listen. When you look at the big, listen, I'm gonna name the dangerous teams in the Big East, right? But how many of them have won? How many of them won? They got the same. They got the same. They're 6-6. They're 6-6. They're both got 6 teams in. The ACC only has. I'm not saying you can't say they're the better overall conference because yeah, three of their teams. Villanova's gonna go deep. Villanova's gonna go deep. Villanova's gonna beat all, but that doesn't make the conference better. The Big East is top overall teams are better from top to bottom. You have tougher competition. It still is. You still got Villanova. You've got Villanova. Listen, you have Villanova. You have Butler. Those are 2 national championship contending teams right there. You got Seton Hall. They get 5-star prospects every year. You've got St. John's is starting to get 5-star prospects. They'll get up there. Right now they're not that good, but pretty soon they'll be back up there. But you have to look at the teams that's already there, that's already established, and them top 3 teams are just as good as the top 3 teams in the fucking other conference, and that's just real shit. Especially Villanova. Villanova could win the national championship. They just won one 2 years ago. So the ACC's got one, and the Big East has got one. Name the other ACC team that's won the national championship besides Duke. And Duke is just Duke. I don't care if Duke played. If Listen, I don't care if Duke played in the worst conference in college basketball. They'd still get 5-star prospects every single year. So, Louisville's been crap. Louisville's exactly Louisville. No, they were in the Big East. Louisville was in the Big East. Their last couple of years in the Big East when they won a championship. Who's better now, Louisville or any of them? Louisville just got smacked by all the Big East teams they played this year. Seton Hall beat them by double digits. Are you kidding me? They're not that great anymore, especially now that they don't have Rick Pitino. Syracuse, they haven't been good since they left the Big East. They haven't gotten half as many of the prospects that they have. Pittsburgh left the Big East and went to the ACC, and they suck. Boston College is garbage. Boston College is garbage. Wake Forest, garbage. You look at the bottom, the ACC has a lot of teams that are absolute garbage. The Big East only has, hold on, the Big East, the, yeah, yeah, but how many of them are really a threat? How many of them are really a threat? Three. The other six aren't really that good. Hence the reason why they haven't won in their first round of the games. But how many teams are in the Big East? How many teams are in the ACC conference, and how many teams are in the Big East? They're talking about. No, there's not. The Big East only has like 10 to 12 teams in the conference because everybody left. All I'm saying is from top to bottom, the conference is better in competition wise. I'd much rather watch the worser teams in the Big East than I'd rather watch the worser teams in the ACC. Of course, Duke is fucking good and North Carolina is good. That's a given. But Clemson, they're not gonna win a championship. None of them teams. They got good systems, and the ACC has always been in favor with the NCAA committee. NC State shouldn't have even got in the NCAA tournament, and neither should Syracuse. Both of them teams should have not got in the damn NCAA tournament. They weren't even on the top of the bubble list when they got in. They only got in because of their name. So, there's teams that got snubbed that Syracuse is worse than. So that's all I'm saying. They ain't the ACC from back in the day, man. By far more teams. They got. my point. Yeah. Yeah, but those teams that got in, man, shouldn't have gotten in. And I'm not even gonna be a homer. Providence shouldn't have got in. The Big East got lucky to get Providence, and they shouldn't have got in the tournament. I don't think they're really that good. But Creighton and some of those other teams all have beaten top teams in the country. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like Creighton losing to Kansas, that's a surprise. We could have got eight. We could have got eight teams in the tournament, though. Who did they beat? In terms of, if you look at the strength of what you need to do, what you have to do is you have to go look at the conference RPI. What is the conference RPI? If and the Big East is right there with the ACC. Because you can beat a top team when they are a top team. Like you can beat a team that's undefeated 10-0 and they're ranked 22 in the country or something and beat them, and that team finishes freaking 15-12, right? So it's not. You have to go look at strength of schedule, and the Big East plays the ACC, and Big East normally wins. It's the only team that actually consisted. We played the ACC this year in the ACC Big East Challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it's not like the ACC dominates the Big East. The only teams that dominate are, of course, Duke and freaking North Carolina. You know what I mean? And that's just who they are, man. Like, come on, man. Duke could play anywhere, and they could be independent and still, because they're more of a name than they are the conference. And the committee is so fucking corny because the ACC and the Pac-12 get fucking, I don't know how the Pac-12 shouldn't have got as many teams that they got in. It's there. There you go, right there. But that tells you who they played when you at the end of the year when they tally up, the top 25 teams and who they are and who they played on their schedule. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. And so if you have a better RPI, you know what I mean, and that means you're playing better competition. That means you're not just your top teams. That means your conference in general. Even the teams that you see that are struggling in the Big East, at least they're stepping out and playing. Good teams. Georgetown, fucking. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a team in the Big East that doesn't have a name, that hasn't been to a Final Four or hasn't won a national championship. At least, you know what I'm saying? At least those things. Yeah, that's how they're supposed to do it. But this year they fucked up. Seton Hall should have been a Seton Hall all season was projected to be a 5 seed or a 6 seed, right? They got it. No, no. What they did is that NCAA probe. Look at what happened to Kentucky. They made sure that Kentucky's going to get their ass whooped by Arizona if Arizona don't get upset because they're struggling right now. But you know what I'm saying? That's no, they're playing right now. They're up right now. No, I'm watching it. I'm watching the score. Yeah, you're tripping. They were up by three the last time I looked. No, they're. I'm about to go look. Really? That's a major upset right there, man. Holy shit. Well, Kentucky's gonna beat Buffalo then. So, but my point in this was that the idea of the committee was okay. These teams that had they've been talking about it on in the they've been talking about it on TV for the last week. How the NCAA committee, you could tell that they had some sort of vengeance against teams that were caught in that FBI probe. You know what I mean? Certain teams that were in, I think Seton Hall, they were implicated in it with Isaiah Whitehead. There was Arizona. Yeah, we won the Big East 2 years ago. Are you kidding me? We've been the Big East championship, bro. We beat Villanova for the Big East championship. Hey, that kid's in fucking D League right now, putting 50 up, man. The Nets. Because the Nets are stupid. They'd rather have Spencer Dinwiddie and Alan Crabb out there. No, the kid, every time he's gotten a chance to play this season, we've been winning when he's on the floor. His plus minus is awesome. Alan Crabb does nothing. Alan Crabb does nothing but shoot. I watch my team, okay? Watch this team lose every night. No, it's not that Isaiah Whitehead's not a shooter. He's a fucking point guard. He's supposed to be a shooting guard. No, he's not. He's a drive it to the basket type of player, and that's what he does. And every time that's what I'm saying. When he's on the floor with Rondé Hollis Jefferson, Karis LeVert, our offense was looking good. But the problem is we have a coach named Kenny Atkinson who loves him some Spencer Dinwiddie. He loves him some guys that he loves to take players that are okay. I'll give Dinwiddie, his props, but he's a humongous liability when he's out of there on the floor. His freaking plus minus is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like D'Angelo Russell should be playing 35 minutes a night. Damari Carroll, these guys are only out there because of their contracts, and so the rookies and the young players got to stay. Like we called this other kid up that was beasted. And he comes in and averages 10 points, and then we send him back down to the D League. It's like they want to be. I think they want to just keep losing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. They just enjoy it. We just enjoy it because clearly, if you watch this kid, and even the freaking announcers say it when he's out there. Why he's not playing? Like he should be here this season. Last year, 8 points per game as a rookie, and the second half of the season when we won 12 games, it was Isaiah Whitehead. That kid, not because he's gonna go out and give you 25 points per game. He's not gonna be an all-star, but I like him a lot, like Rajon Rondo. The ability to break down the defense and take it to. When Rajon Rondo was young, man, he could score in the fucking paint. I don't know what happened to that guy later in his career, but when he was part of that big three and they had the right pieces around him, that's what I'm saying. Like that's Isaiah Whitehead is that kind of player. You put him out there with the ability to break down the defense off the dribble and get to the rim and find shooters and find guys cutting to the basket. I watched him do it for 2 years at Seton Hall. That's how we won the Big East championship. Get it down to and then the kid's fearless. The last 2 minutes of the game, you can depend on him to hit a bank shot, bank fadeaway shot to win the Big East championship. I mean, that's how good he played. But I don't get it. Kenny Atkinson doesn't want to play the young guys. Karis LeVert is only getting like 18 minutes a game. Are you fucking kidding me? You trade up to get this guy. Jonathan Allen, we trade up to get this guy, right? And he's barely getting any playing time. It takes guys to get injured for us to have to play the guy. And then he's out there, Sumo, he's out there against the best big men in the game, giving them their shit, you know what I'm saying, on defense and rebounding the ball. He's getting alley-oops. He's dunking the ball. Be out there for 5 minutes doing that in the second quarter, right? And then you don't see him the rest of the game. You got Timothy Mozgov out there who's sloppy and the ball just falls off of him every time he touches it. I'm sorry, man. I had to rant. I'm so disappointed with that kid. Those kids, Rondé Hollis Jefferson and Karis LeVert, deserve way better than what they're playing with right now. I hope they get traded to a really good team. Matter of fact, if I was Cleveland, I would give whatever they had to get those, because they would look. Those two players right there would play amazing with LeBron, especially Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Let's see. Are we gonna play? I'm waiting on you and freaking Balloon.
You might
Auburn's
as well start
barely
it 'cause
winning by one.
I have to re-download the game. So
What? What happened?
for some reason my PS4 deleted it for some reason. I don't know why.
How many gigs do you need?
I played it last night. I know Tom Clancy has another big update. I don't know if maybe it deleted to make more space. 'Cause I'm not running out of space on my PS4.
Nah, it wouldn't do it automatically.
Well, I don't know then, because I didn't delete it. Unless I was sleepwalking last night and I did it somehow. Which I find that very, very unlikely since I wasn't even here.
Oh my goodness. Talk about upset
But I,
city. He sent me an invite and we're already in a party. Florida State is 20-11. Why are they in the NCAA tournament? We played them earlier, beat them by 30 points. This crazy, yo. They're not beating Missouri. Oh, no, wait. Michael Porter's injured. That's right. So, why is Missouri in the damn NCAA tournament? Why?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Romania.
Oh,
Yeah.
if I was in charge of the NCAA committee, you would not be in the NCAA tournament with a fucking 20-11 record and an RPI of 89. Nah, I take it off. I don't like that shit. This shit gets in my way.
What's up, Balloon?
Too much. Just re-downloading the game.
Joe Mania. Oh, look at
Is everyone even watching the
look at
broadcast?
Sumo being phony and trying to be nice. What the fuck happened here?
Sima, are you perpetrating a fraud?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't like the
That's
sound of your
funny.
lies.
Right. He didn't like that he got caught out on his broadcast. It's like, don't tell them already I'm an asshole. Please don't do it. Balloon, how much longer you got? Like 7 hours? What? Wow. He did it himself. He's probably laid.
I did not do it. I
You
have
laid
no
on the
clue.
controller. You laid on the controller. That's what you did.
How you you had to push start or options, and you had to go all the way down to delete something. I mean,
Well, wait a minute.
coincidences.
Wait a minute. You haven't played for a while.
No, I
So
played
that
last
indicates-
night. I played last night. Not last night. Yesterday. 'Cause I had to work last night. But I was playing from like, what was it, like noon to like 5 o'clock yesterday.
Uh,
So I have been playing. Oh, of course, tonight's the night that I have. Oh, damn it. Well, it's only 27 minutes left, so I should be.
Well, I had to go something to drink. I'll be right back. I sent everybody in the goddamn room an invite, you son of a
hey,
bitch.
take it easy. Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this.
Settle down, man.
Hostility.
Eddie's in the house. Eddie's in the house.
Big Grand Poobah. What's up, bro? Hey, good.
Eddie's in the house.
Now he's fat and agrees with Skip Bayless. Yeah, but I don't like him now because he always just agrees with Skip Bayless. Now he's fat. Agrees with.
Where am I hearing my voice
Because
broadcasting?
because MC is probably echoing right now.
Where am I hearing my voice?
Wow.
Yo, that's crazy.
That was so crazy.
Broadcast? It does.
Yeah, I'm fucking high as shit.
How come I don't hear that?
Tripping.
That's whack.
Oh wait.
I guess you are because I have no clue why I'm hearing my voice.
Yo,
I'm
gotta say
confused.
MC. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. I'm hitting the wrong button.
Eddie's in the house.
I hate grape soda, but right now it tastes pretty good. Beats Kool-Aid. Fanta is, but no. The Canadian shit that they got up there is actually real orange juice, bro. Swear to God, that ain't that shit you drink down here. Swear to God, go to Canada.
Eddie's in the
The
house.
Fanta orange drinks you drink that is soda down here is actually real orange juice up there, and it's good as shit, bro. It's a real Fanta. That shit's good as fuck.
Murder.
I'm here. I can hear you.
I love you.
Screw you. I'm going home. Eddie Chavez, I am waiting for you to start the game. Sumo, you can't sing, bro.
MC, is there any reason you're not speaking to your friends? I know that Sumo singing is very unbearable, but try to fight through that singing voice of his and communicate with the rest of us.
I'm about to motivate him right now.
Well, Sumo's definitely not motivating anybody with that damn voice.
I'm about to motivate MC.
Dude, you sound like a cat with a plunger stuck in your ass.
That's fucked up, bro. How do you know what a cat sounds like that has a plunger stuck with that? What the fuck have you been doing in this world? God knows these things. You should not be doing those things.
You can be a modern art masterpiece. What's your name, fat buddy? Sir, Leonard Lawrence, sir. Lawrence what, of Arabia? Sir, no, sir. That name sounds like royalty. Are you royalty? Sir, no, sir. Do you suck dicks? Sir, no, sir. Bullshit, I'll bet you can suck a golf.
Sumo must not like this because he sucks dick. No, it's the first video that popped up in my playlist.
Oh yeah, you did play that last week.
It's in my playlist. No, I got to Sumo. Hold on. This is what I was about to
I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll come back again.
What the fuck?
That's what I want you to sing. Never heard that song? Balloon. Hold on.
Yeah, girly music.
Hold on a second.
You and your girly music.
Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick.
Balloon.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that song, Balloon?
Which one?
So I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Have you heard that?
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Thank you. Sumo's just behind the times. Hey, you leave my friend.
How do you know
You
that
leave my
so
friend alone. You leave my friend alone.
It's
You're
more
a
like my parents like that kind of music, not me.
You're a cyber bully.
I had to be tortured through all these old songs.
You're a cyber bully.
He is a bully.
What the hell are you playing?
Oh no.
Talk about old girly music. I love it.
You obviously don't know nothing about SpongeBob if you don't know this. You didn't get a life. That's the Gary song.
Elevator music.
Nah, hold on. This is Joe.
That's just what I'd expect you to say. Dumb people are always blissfully unaware of how dumb people are.
That will never get old.
Imaginations of my mind are an enigma.
Until I've simply decided I am never leaving my house again. That's crazy talk.
It's not crazy talk. This is crazy talk.
Oh man, that is the best cartoon ever.
You okay, Patrick?
Oh my god.
See what I mean, Patrick?
Why did they make him so dumb? It's not right.
Hey, Patrick, what am I now?
Yo, play the game, bro.
He's so stupid. We're waiting on MC.
Fuck MC.
Oh, is Mr.
What? This is hostility I sense over here.
He ain't even talking to us. He's betrayed us. Screw him. Screw him and the banana boat he rode in. Screw him and his Zumba classes.
Did you say to look up sumo?
Nigga, would you start the game?
I understand everything now. I must be the opposite of SpongeBob by being... Squidward.
Start the game, mother.
Wait! It's not enough to look like Squidward to be opposite. You have to act like him, too. Boy, oh boy, do I like playing the clarinet. Practice all day long.
I guess
This
I'll
is what
play
you're
in
talking
another
about,
room
Sumo.
until you guys get your shit together.
You have no patience. We're waiting on MC and Balloon.
Dude, I've been waiting here for a half
hour.
hour already. Come on.
We've only
You
been
can
here for
start.
10 minutes.
Alright, so just let me know when it comes on. I'm gonna play another game then.
Go ahead. We're not getting out of a game to come to wait for you either,
Whatever.
little buddy.
Whatever.
Hold on. I'm not even ready. I gotta put this on a controller, on the charger. This fucking controller about to die.
Homestead.
Yes, we got rid of Joe.
You did, man. Y'all taking too damn long for my blood.
That was the plot. You can't play with more than
It
3
worked.
people, you idiot. Or 2
It
people.
worked.
You can't. It's broken.
No, it's not. They fixed it.
No, it's broken still. It's broken still. Me, Lazy, and me. Yeah, me and Lazy. Yeah, me and Lazy and somebody else were trying to play, and it kept fucking kicking us out. Like every game we joined.
Yeah,
and
that was with me. I don't know why I did that, Murda, but I was in a party yesterday. I was yeah, 2 days ago, and it worked just fine for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it worked for me too.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, it was lagging pretty
I
bad.
have nothing to say
Balloon, you
about
remember?
that.
Balloon remembers what I'm talking about. It was weird. It was the
Yeah,
weirdest lag ever.
It was
And
weird,
then,
but we played
and then
that
all
night.
day that I tried to play the game, I literally couldn't play. Every time I got on, I got a full black screen every map that I joined. So
That's 'cause you're black.
that's why I didn't play it for like 3 days. I am not going to talk to your ignorance. At
Here
this
we
time.
go. Here we go. Let's go.
On the road again. Oh shit. I must drop the controller.
Your ear. Yeah, good flavor. Good flavor.
I hope I don't get sniped. I got sniped. That's what happens when I have one controller on your hand. I hate people that stand in the middle of the fucking road. That's the gayest thing. I hate this game. This game is stupid.
I'm out.
Told you this game is stupid. We should go play Fortnite.
Hey, I have that downloaded still.
Yeah, let's go play Fortnite.